Hello guys, welcome to Autolatest.com. We are with a new car in a test drive. We are down below in Romanian wilderness in a very special place for the guys that actually buys tractor and a lot of farming machines. And we are here with this new Subaru Forester 2024 because this car is quite important for them, not also for us driving and living in the town. First of all, Subaru, you could see the cars. There are a lot of cars here in the south of Romania. A lot of these guys actually are driving these cars outside the asphalt. They are going off-road, soft off-road, like on this grass. And a lot of cars like that Suzuki Vitara, which is a city car, is not capable of making a good figure for good handling, all-wheel drive, mud, snow, and so on. So that's why we brought the Forester. This is a car that actually means a lot of things for the American people. So if you want if you own a farm in Romania, in Europe, you definitely should go for a Isuzu D-Max, Toyota Hilux, Ford Ranger, or maybe Ford F-150 if you buy it from USA. But if you live on a farm and you're not doing a lot of off-roading in the mountains, in the Carpathians, or in the Alps or something like that, and 80% of your time you go on paved roads, you should definitely go for a Forester. This is a new 2024. This is a European model. If you're watching us from USA, you will see e-Boxer. You don't have this engine in USA. This is only in Europe. It's the 2.2 liter engine, 150 horsepower, boxer engine, aspirated, not turbo, with 150 horsepower and something like below 200 Newton meters at 4,000 RPM, which is bad for a car with 1.7 tons empty. But this car has a new gearbox. It's called e-Lineartronic. It's the classic longitudinal CVT from Subaru. It's a longitudinal CVT, but the torque converter from the previous generation was replaced with an electric engine, quite a big one, that develops 16.6 horsepower and 60 Newton meters. Combined, these two engines have something like 166 horsepower and 240 Newton meters. So this means that the car reaches 100 kilometers an hour around 11 seconds, and the maximum speed it's something like 190 kilometers an hour, which is enough for a big SUV. But the most important criteria for choosing a Forester, comparing with I don't know, RAV4 or Renault Strar or you name it, Volkswagen Tiguan or something like that, is that this car it's very big. The length of the car is bigger than Toyota RAV4, and of course this car has Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive. That means that this car is capable of doing off-road maneuvers like no other SUV on the market. The ground clearance is 240 millimeters. These wheels are quite small. If you look at from the lateral of the car, they are quite small, but they are enough. The 240 millimeter ground clearance, it's okay. The new platform, it's a global platform. That means 5 stars Euro NCAP, IHS 5 stars this, and also in Australia. This is one of the safest cars in the world for 5 passengers. The space, let's open the boot. Okay, the key looks like this. Is the Subaru key, the standard Subaru key. Yeah. Okay, let's open the trunk. This is electric, of course, because it's the almost top of the line car. Beneath this, you don't have a spare wheels. You see Romania, Bucharest. The car is was stolen from our mobility partner SMT Paladi, Subaru Romania. That there it's a battery. I think it's a 3 kilowatt-hour battery with separate cooling, which is quite good because the car actually drives in the city. I don't know, half of the time it's electric, and then when you go from the stop light, you go electric. When you stay, of course, waiting for the green light, the engine is stopped, so it runs in electric mode. Okay, this is 500 liters, and maximum if you fold the rear seats, it would go 1,800 liters, which is a lot. It's like an older E-Class wagon T model from Mercedes, which was the best wagon estate car in the 2000s. Okay, so if you could, I could show you how to close this car, this boot. This is the dealer. We are recommending, if you are in Romania or Bulgaria or Hungary, come to Bucharest and buy this car. They have cars on the stock, good prices, and of course the 8-year warranty. I don't know if you in USA do have the same warranty, but in Europe, in Romania especially, Subaru offers 8 years warranty, no free, no limit, no mileage limit. So this means if you go 8 years, 100,000 kilometers per year, you could go 800,000 kilometers in 8 years with no problem. Of course, you have to make the appointment at the dealership for the normal maintenance. So why I recommend a Subaru Forester e-Boxer compared with the Renault Austral? First of all, Renault Austral, we are talking about the European mainland here, yes. Renault Austral offers only a 1.2 liters TCA engine with 3 cylinders, which is very, very small, 130 horsepower. This is a too small engine for that. Renault Austral doesn't have a all-wheel drive system. You have to buy a Renault RAV4 with an electric engine on the back, and the price will go to 60 or 70,000 euros. This Subaru, it's around 40,000 euros. Why don't you buy? I don't recommend the RAV4. First of all, everybody drives a RAV4 hybrid. Everybody drives a RAV4. So they say the RAV4 is the best car SUV in the world. Okay, it's the one of the most sold. No, it's the most sold SUV in USA. But RAV4 has a 2.5 liter Atkinson engine, which is it's a good engine, but it's a bigger capacity engine, and eCVT doesn't compare with this Lineartronic electric Lineartronic. So the RAV4 doesn't have the ground clearance, doesn't have the space inside. Subaru is longer, more comfortable, and it has 8 years warranty. I think Toyota still remains at 3 years and 150,000 kilometers. This is 8 years, no limit mileage. So Subaru, it's a better car from my point of view, and also it's made in Japan. Only in Japan it has, of course, the best all-wheel drive system in the world. Thank you. And now let's get in. Okay, a lot of windy. This is the windy south of Romania. Subaru Starling. We don't have the new Starling, which is vertical. Okay, let's start it. The fuel, the gauges are classical, which is very, very good from my point of view, because actually in 2024 a lot of people starting to hate the LCDs from the dashboard. Of course it has an LCD, but look at this. This is a lot of dust. So I think it's okay, but it's a lot of dust for a car. And this is outside. It's sunny. A lot of dust. Look at that, the small LCD, which is hidden. A lot of good visibility because it has this protection from the sun. This the central display on modern cars don't have this protection, and they are very, very bad from my point of view. Let's turn this car around to face the shadow, not the sun. Okay, so let's stop here. I like, of course, the gear lever. It's classical with the plus minus PRND. The X mode, of course, we have a very specialized Subaru. This is a standard Subaru for the guys that don't know. This is standard on all Foresters. You have snow drift, snow and mud, and push normal. And if you push it, it's normal. I like one thing at Subaru. When you get out from, let's say, I talked about a few seconds ago about the Renault Austral, Ford Kuga with the big LCD, Renault Austral. If you get out from I don't know, BMW X1, Mercedes-Benz GLC, which are premium SUV, compact SUV, and when you enter in this Forester, you are going back 20 years, which is bad. From the first time you see it, it's bad, it's not good. But after a week driving this car, you realize that actually the automotive industry has a big problem with the big LCDs, and everything is put on LCDs, and which is not good. This car has one LCD, small one, 5-inch, one LCD back there, of course it's a small one, and a bigger LCD here. But it has the climate control, which is manual, automatic, but of course with the buttons, and I like this with buttons. Of course they have buttons here, but the new multimedia from Subaru, the new Starlink vertical, also has a bigger screen, but also has buttons. The steering wheel has, let's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 buttons. The steering wheel 18, 19, 20 20 buttons. If you put the pedal, the downshift pedals. If you want to make everything go or no go, you have tailgate, push button memory, everything eyesight off, which is very important from my point of view. I actually put it off in south of Romania, because the roads are, you have to drive the car, don't let the car drive you. The memory seats are also buttons, a lot of buttons. 3 preset, it's like old school, like 20 years ago. It's here, okay. The average is 9.6 liter at 100 kilometers. We have made, I don't know, let's see, trip, I don't know, 60, oh no, let me show you, 52 kilometers from the full tank, and 420 with the full range. So you have to go, you could go 500 kilometers with 47 liter of petrol, which is bad. It's a small tank. Subaru put a 65 liters tank on this car, because it's okay. Of course you have buttons, a lot of buttons, and of course lane departure warning it's here with the button. I like it, and the collision warning, it's a button here. And of course you have SOS, door open, everything, it's a button. So a lot of you guys are commenting and saying the Subaru, it's an old car. When you go inside the Subaru, it's quite bad. It's like in 1990s or the beginning of the 20s, but 2000s. But the problem is the new cars are very, very complicated. A lot of touch screens, no physical buttons, and I don't think if you are an old guy, go for a Subaru. If you are a young guy, go for a LCD car, glass cockpit car. But if you weren't to drive a car for 10 years, over 400,000 kilometers, you definitely have to get a car with the buttons, because these buttons, they will last, I don't know, 20 years without no problem. And everybody knows that, because your father car has 400,000 kilometers and it has buttons, and these buttons, they are still working. And a lot of old cars with the first generation or second generation of LCDs have multimedia gone wrong, and a lot of multimedia are broken for cars for 15 years old, because LCD is going to break in time, not new. Okay, so thank you for watching us, and if you like what we see, please share and subscribe, and a lot of new cars are going to follow on this channel. Thank you.